Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my videos. Manchester United have secured a place in the last 16 of the Europa League after beating Fcsb 2-0. Manchester United scored 2 goals in the space of 8 minutes in the second half. Diego Dalot scored Manchester United's first goal, and Kobbie Mainoo got his name on the score sheet. He also provided an assist in the game, and Garnacho provided an assist. But analysing the vast majority of the game, Manchester United were in control, had the chances, dominated the possession. Garnacho could have got his name on the score sheet because he hit the outside of the post. Bruno Fernandes also hit the crossbar. He had a very good game. Fcsb actually hit the woodwork in the game, and they created the first chance of the game. So Manchester United finished third in the Europa League table. And Man United have won 3 games out of 3. Ruben Amorim has come out and told his Man United side they must target winning the Europa League. Of course, Ruben Amorim wants to win the Europa League. He's also spoke about Kobbie Mainoo, saying that Kobbie Mainoo is struggling a lot, and he's hinting at a new role for Kobbie Mainoo. He's been linked with a move away from the club. Now, I want to give you some news on Marcus Rashford. So, according to recent reports, Aston Villa are interested in signing Marcus Rashford on loan. Unai Emery has made a personal request to get Rashford. Of course, Aston Villa are looking to replace John Duran. John Duran, of course, made a move to Al Nassr for around £65 million. Apparently, Rashford has rejected a move to Tottenham as well. Rashford's preference is a move to Barcelona. So many clubs have been in for him. Now, as you all know, Rashford has not played for Manchester United since the 12th of December. He's been axed from the squad. Prior to the game against Fcsb, Ruben Amorim did insist that Marcus Rashford must change to play for Manchester United again, and he did mention as well that him and Rashford are no longer on speaking terms at Manchester United. And don't forget, he publicly criticised Rashford, saying that he'd rather pick the 63-year-old goalkeeping coach over Rashford. Now, revert back to a few months ago, Rashford came out and said that he wants a new challenge. His wages are an issue. He's on £350,000 a week. That's astronomical wages. And obviously, the news regarding Garnacho. There's reports saying that Tottenham have launched a new bidding for him. Reports from Italy said the other day that Napoli had submitted around a £42 million bid with add-ons included. Napoli have made it clear that they won't overpay for Garnacho. And Ruben Amorim has refused to rule out Garnacho leaving Manchester United. Manchester United are demanding around £60 million. Obviously, we've seen Anthony leave the club on loan to Real Betis. It looks very imminent that Terrell Malacia is going to be leaving the club as well. But I've already said, I'd get rid of the vast majority of that team. Just some news, by the way, on Patrick Dorgu. Patrick Dorgu's medical has been delayed at Manchester United until the weekend. His medical will be rescheduled. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed this. Manchester United have paid a fee of around £24 million with add-ons included, so it adds up to around £30 million. Patrick Dorgu, of course, will be the first signing of the Ruben Amorim era. He's made it clear that he wants to join Manchester United. You know, he is a left wing back. For Lecce, made 53 appearances. Man United have also been informed Matthias Tell from Bayern Munich. But it's not long now until the January transfer window closes. This has been Ruben Amorim's first transfer window as Manchester United manager. And I've said that Ruben Amorim does need time at the club. You know, it hasn't been great so far under the Ruben Amorim era. But he does need time, you know, to recommend the right players in, get rid of the dead wood, and I'm hoping he receives the backing he deserves. Obviously, there is issues at the club, like I've already addressed with you. Obviously, we've got a depleted board. Obviously, Sir Jim Ratcliffe's become a problem because he's replicated the mistakes that the Glazers have made. Ineos haven't really done much since they've come in. You know, certain players as well are an issue at the club, and Man United are in financial trouble as well. You know, Manchester United are billions of pounds in debt, and obviously we've got to sell players to generate money before we can get players into the club. But if Ruben Amorim, you know, can win a trophy this season, you can underline that and say that's a good season. You know, Man United are sitting around 12th in the Premier League at the moment. Was it a month or so ago? You know, Ruben Amorim was discussing Manchester United's relegation battle, saying that relegation was a possibility, but I'm very sceptical that Manchester United will go down. Man United have not been relegated since 1974. Manchester United's next game is Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. That's a game you'd expect Manchester United to win. Of course, we're coming into this game on the back of a 2-0 win against Fcsb. Crystal Palace are coming into this game on the back of a 2-1 defeat to Brentford in the Premier League. Obviously, Crystal Palace's squad, they've got the likes of Edward Nketiah, Jean-Philippe Mateta, Matthias Franca, Romain Esse, who they signed from Millwall. He's one of the most recent signings that Palace made. They've got the likes of Will Hughes, Jeffrey Schlupp, Jefferson Lerma, Ismail Assar. Eze, he's injured at the moment for Palace. I don't think he'll be featuring in this game. They've got the likes of Nathaniel Klein, Rob Holding, Joe Ward, Chris Richards. So that is a lot of the players that Crystal Palace have got. Let me put into the equation that they've let players go as well. You know, they lost the likes of Tim Anderson. He's at Fulham now. They lost Jordan Ayew. They lost Martin Kelly, Odsonne Edouard, Wilfred Zaha. So they have let quite a few players go. The Crystal Palace manager is Oliver Glasner. He's been the Palace manager now for like a year. He got appointed in as the Palace manager back in February 2024. Before Palace, he managed Frankfurt, Wolfsburg, Lask and FC Ried. Of course, the last time Man United played Palace at Old Trafford, Palace won by 1-0. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes, on the channel if you do, consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless.